Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Our Bama Roots. Today we're in the kitchen making biscuits and gravy. It calls for a cup of buttermilk and we always make our own. You just need a tablespoon of vinegar in a measuring cup and then you fill it the rest of the way with milk until you get to the 1 cup mark. You're going to set that aside for 5 minutes and then you'll have buttermilk. Now you're going to put 2 cups of self-rising flour into a large bowl. Make sure it's self-rising flour, y'all. Then you're going to cut in 1 stick of butter. And you can cut your butter into smaller pieces, but we just did this and then used our little dough cutter thing. But you can cut it into smaller pieces and use a fork. But when you're finished, it's going to look about like this here. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 425. Now, grease the pan that you'll put the biscuits on. We use bacon grease with the leftover butter on the wrapper. Now, you're going to add all of the buttermilk to the flour. And then stir it around till it comes together and forms a sticky dough. Now here, you just add enough flour to get the dough off the spoon and out of the bowl. And then also spread out some flour on your pan or the flat surface that you'll be working the biscuits on. Now remember, it's sticky, but the stickier the better. Now we're just going to kind of flatten it out a little, dust it with flour if you need to, and then you're going to fold it in half and start making some layers. For today, 6 layers felt about right. So now we're going to spread the dough out until it's about a 1/2 inch thick. Then with your cutter, you're just going to use like an up and down motion and cut out your biscuits. And then place those over onto your greased pan. Now gather up all of your little leftover pieces, form them into like a more cohesive ball, and then flatten them out. Don't worry, these are still going to taste just as good as the other ones. Now, if you need to reposition anything, just go ahead and scoot it over. As Tally Faye would say, don't be scared. Now you see that last little piece of biscuit dough? Me and my sister usually have it, but she ain't here today, so it's all mine. So you can put these in the oven now, or you can wait until you get your gravy going, which is what we're going to do. So you're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of flour, some milk. Go ahead and melt your butter in your saucepan. The rest of our spices are cayenne, black pepper, salt, and onion powder. We also used a half pound of cooked pork sausage. Once your butter's melted, add in your flour. Then you're going to whisk that in and cook it for about a minute or two. We poured in about 2.5 cups of milk. Whisk all that together, and then we're going to start adding our spices in. So we added about this much cayenne pepper, about that much salt, that much pepper, and about this much onion powder. Y'all just measure from your heart, okay? Measure from your heart. And always taste your food. We got the gravy about where we want it, so we went ahead and put the biscuits in. You just add what you need to taste. We're going to cook this on medium. You're just going to whisk that so it doesn't burn the bottom, and it'll eventually start to become thicker. So our sausage is going in. It's frozen. It's left over from our stars recipe. If you haven't seen that video, it'll be linked in the description below. So y'all should check those out. They are delicious. So the biscuits just take about 10 to 15 minutes. Everybody's oven's a little bit different. Y'all just keep an eye on them. The gravy's coming along. Now you just want these to be like golden brown on the top. You see the bottoms? Perfect. That's what you want. Now some people put butter on top of theirs. We put butter on the inside, y'all. Alright, y'all, put a biscuit on your plate, pour you up some gravy, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. It really comes together in no time. Can't go wrong. And I hope y'all enjoy your day. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for everyone who's been coming back and watching our videos. We really appreciate it. And y'all have a good one. See you next time.